do. So I have like this. I don't know what it is. I think it's like a clock or something, but you can just flick it back and forth like a light switch. But it's so there's like a nail in between it.
Okay.
So when it touches the nail, it turns on. Then you can put it like
Make
in
it-
the middle and it turns off.
Okay. I'll look at it. All right, gentlemen. It looks like we lost AJ. Ethan, do you happen to have his number? See where he.
Fred.
All right. Well, we'll go quick. We can end class early, but I'm so glad to see you all again. But I definitely have to see it all and grade you on it. And I have to share with you my finale. I hated that I wasn't able to do it, so I'm glad I got 3 of my seniors here, and hopefully AJ will make it back. And Logan's taking AP, I know. All right, let me make a note of this. It looks like you all are looking at 100%. That I don't even have to write anything down. But Jack, I'd like to start with you, just in case I can figure it out and you might be able to fix it while we're on. But before we begin our last prayer together, since I think we'll have time, since there's only 4 or 5 of us presenting, Jack, can you lead us in a prayer today?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
Thank
In the
you.
name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and the hour of our death. Amen.
Thank you. All right, May 12th, I got to give you one last mustard seed, Jacob, Sean, and Jack. And May 12th, do this for your friends as you graduate, and you will be a true friend. Teach them to love, teach them to be loved, and lead them to God. Do this for me, and you will be a true friend of mine. Teach me to love, teach me to be loved, and lead me to God. That's a good one to end on. All right, gentlemen, I am so proud of you. Number 1, seniors, I'm so proud of you for coming back and persevering, right?
No.
All right. So, Jack, and this is what it's all about, quite honestly. I know it's frustrating and hard. And I say that all the time because I've said this in the class. I hate when people say, learning should be fun. No, learning is really hard. What you get when you did learn and you applied it is gratifying and rewarding. But fun, not
Felt
usually
pretty
happens.
good when everything turned on. Felt pretty good. Not gonna
I
lie.
know. And I don't call that fun. I mean, hanging out on the beach having a margarita is fun to me. And grinding and doing stuff like this, it's hard work. But at the end, that sense of satisfaction you get is just.
Thanks. We were working on it for like 4 hours. I'm saying.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll reward ya. It looks like you got some good grades. All right, Jack, I pinned your.
Okay.
So there's your floor plan.
So, yeah, this is my circuit diagram. I was a little confused on it, but I did, what I did was, I don't want to mess up any of the furniture.
Okay.
We got kind of just the line. Oh, shoot. Oh, crap. The table fell.
Oh,
Well, on top, there's like.
I think my favorite is that picture hanging on the wall.
Oh, yeah, you like that?
Yes.
You, Jack?
Your height.
It is.
That's tough.
And then, so here's a chair I made out of your wood. Remember, that's a toilet and a window.
Nice.
I'm not sure why I put a toilet in the living room. But there's a little door right here.
Okay.
And then there's a little carpet. You gotta see the carpet. And then here's the switch. And it does click on. And in the back, it kind of just clicks that together.
Oh,
And
cool. Okay.
I swear it was working, but it's not anymore. But I sent you a video of it working. And then
Okay, let me
there's
see the wiring on the top. There's your battery. Okay. Okay.
and then there's kind of the wiring in the back. I kept it kind of simple.
And Jack, can you go to the right of your wiring after I get through the light? So to the right of the battery. Yeah, go over to the right a little bit. And that's just going back to the switch, it looks like.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, my first comment, Jack, and you don't have to change this now, it does match your wiring diagram, But my theory as to why it stopped working is all of your lights are in series.
Mm-hmm.
So they're splitting up that voltage. And as your battery wears down, it's going to be like they're not working because it's not getting enough voltage. So even though when it came on, I bet they were a little dim. Were they kind of dim, like not really bright?
Not really at first. I mean, I guess I guess I did notice they dimmed a little bit, and I think I used kind of an older battery, but at first they were kind of bright.
Yeah, I'm guessing because you have them in series, you're sending they're splitting up the voltage.
Mm-hmm.
So all of them would have come on at the same time, which is fine. But so that would be, and it does match your wiring diagram. So when you showed me your diagram, and that was my suspicion when you first showed it to me that it was in series. Do you know what I mean with that?
Yes,
So
I do.
each positive should have gone by itself to each light.
Yeah.
And then when you left each light, they should have gone to each part of the switch. So you would have needed a good bit more wire. But very good. Were you excited when the light came on?
Oh my goodness. It was like, seriously, I sent you that video and it was like me and Jacob like celebrating. I was just so happy.
Awesome. Very good. Very nice. So I just think it's more of the battery and that they're in series. The wiring looks great. I don't have any comments on your wiring. So you are good to go. Excellent. Proud of you. All right. Anybody want to go next? Daniel, do you have video for us today? I hope.
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Well, everybody's showing off their house. So pay attention because I think you're still working on yours.
Yeah, can I come into school today?
I'm not there. I've been at home. I'm in a room in my house. I'm going to be there on Friday though.
Okay.
We could do Friday.
That'd work.
I'll be there Friday.
You'll be there Friday. You want to play tennis, Sean?
I think I am going to go play tennis.
You know what we got into? Because my back driveway is a paved driveway. It's just big enough for pickleball. Have you guys ever played pickleball?
Yeah.
It's like tennis. Yeah.
That's all right.
It was hard for me. It's hard because you want to really whack at that ball and it goes flying.
Yeah.
All right. Jacob, you're up.
All right.
Let's see.
This is my crib. This is the garage.
Pretty high.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. So the switch is like right here, if you see it.
Uh-huh.
And then it connects to this right here. Or no, this one right here, which then when that flips over, it
Everything
goes in.
comes on.
Yeah.
And is the motor running at the same time as well?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
So
don't know
let
if
me
you
see
can hear
the top, how you connected. So it looks the same for you. Which if you and Jack work together, that's kind of what I would expect.
Yeah, we both just did straight series because
you have series the same. So I'm curious to see how you did. All right, so you took the light into the fan and then left the fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You got the fan working.
I know.
Very good.
Yep. There we go. That's all.
And I like the decorations.
Yeah. I got the little boat that I found in my brother's room. Yeah, we're lit.
That is beautiful. Good job.
Thank you.
And I'm serious. Like you turn on the light all the time, but when you wire it and it works, it's like, ah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Excellent. And the decorating, who knew? You guys could all become interior decorators, maybe.
I know.
Playing a lot of Animal Crossing recently on the grind.
Ethan, do you have a house for us today? All right, Ethan, I'll take you next.
So this is the bathroom.
Ooh.
And then-
Ooh, you got a shower and everything?
Yeah. So this one switches on the light. And then somehow, I don't know why it does it, but I can switch off the light with this one too. I don't know
And then
why.
the fan doesn't go on.
Well, the fan does go on when I can't have them on at the exact same time,
Oh, okay.
but I can.
Okay,
switch
and
both.
my guess is simply your fan is really fast, right?
Yeah.
So it is going really fast. And are those more lights in the back you just didn't get wired, or is it
They're wired. They're just super dim because they're in
in
series.
series? Okay, so those are all in series. Okay. And
And
is that
that-
what your, oh, how funny. I just said series and my phone just went off. No, I'm not thinking of talking about Siri. Siri, right, on your phone? Okay, so Ethan, the fan is really fast. If you can answer this question, and Jacob, if you didn't wire your lights in series with it, your fan would have been really, really fast. So that's a little bit of a hint. How could you slow down your fan? So power, how fast something works or how bright a light is based on the voltage and current that it gets. So if you want something to slow down, you would want to take away from voltage or current or both. How could I make that fan go slower?
Put more things to the fan, like wire something else to it, so it's running with the same thing.
In what way? Series or parallel?
Series.
It's because in series, what happens to voltage?
It goes down.
Equally spread.
It equally spreads, it spreads up. So if you put lights in series with it like Jacob did, it made the fan spin slowly because it's not getting all the 9 volts. Whereas the way you have it wired, I can tell how bright your light is and the fan is so fast, you have it in parallel.
Yeah.
But if I want the light to stay as bright as it is, but the fan to slow down, I could put another light in series with the fan, but hide it, like cover it up and not use the light, and it would slow the fan down. So if it's something you want to try, I'll give you extra credit if you want to, because I'll have you a couple more days. So if you want to try that, you can give that a try and slow down your fan. What I need to do, if you want, and we can save this for another day, don't take yours apart or anything. I want to see if I can figure out what's going on with your switch there. So why you can't have them both operating at the same time.
Yeah.
Is your switch actually on when it's turning on the light?
Yeah.
Or is it
But
off?
they're like, so they're like connected to each other. So then like this one over here, when I click this one, it switches off the light. So they're kind of like the exact same. And then when I switch on like this, I can switch on the light.
Okay, wait, let me pin that again and let me look at your switch closer. I thought you were pinned. All right, speaker view.
There's like a switch here and then the switch here. I think I'm pretty
Are
sure
you
they're
using
connected.
little mini switches, like
Yeah, I
actual
have like a
switches?
little kit thing.
Okay, that you had those switches from.
Yeah.
Okay, my guess is check your switch and make sure you're not directly connecting positive and negative. Because it seems to me like one switch is creating a short circuit and it's shutting it off.
Because I think I connected the two, like it wasn't working, and then I connected the two switches because there's like 3 points on it,
Uh-huh.
and they weren't working. And then when I connected a wire between the two switches, they turned on.
Okay, so since you have 3 points to make the switch work, let's go back here. And Jacob, Jack, and Sean, please hang out with me just for a few more minutes so I can do my senior finale for you all.
I haven't
Jacob,
shown you my house working.
yeah, you're going to show me your house and then we'll say goodbye. But let me finish. Ethan, if you have 3 dots on a switch, all right, which you would on that kind of, you only use 2 of them.
Yeah, when I was using 2 of them, none of the lights would turn on or anything.
Okay,
And then
but
when I
make sure
connect,
one of them is the middle prong. You can't use just the outer 2. It has to be middle and top or middle and bottom. It can't be the top and bottom. You have to use the middle.
Okay.
So just check on that. And then my guess is if you used all 3, when you flip the other way, it's causing a short circuit, which means you're directly connecting positive and negative somehow. And therefore it's shutting things off.
because like you talked about the 3-way thing, that if you connect the middle one together, I think that's what I did.
Oh, if you want to do that,
I
If
think
you-
that's what it is right now.
well then, it could be that you have a 3-way switch.
Because I have 2, so the top and the bottom are connected. The top's connected connected to the positive, the bottom's connected to the negative, and then the middle ones are connected to each other.
And then you did do a three-way switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. So one switch turns it on, the other shuts it off, or turns it on, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, then there's nothing wrong with it. That's
Yeah.
perfect. All right, well, let me mark you because that's extra credit. That's what you were doing. So if that's what you wired, and you only have the light on that.
And the fan.
Okay, so the confusion is why did,
Like I can turn on the fan with this switch, and then I can turn it off with this switch too.
yes.
And I
And
can
then go
also
back to
turn
the
it
other
off.
switch and it should turn it back on.
And then I
Yeah.
can turn on a light with so I can turn on anything with either switch.
Yes. Okay, cool. Very good. I like it. All right, Sean, you are up. You ready?
Yep.
This beautiful Lego home.
Okay. Oops. So it's a little finicky, this thing. But it's mainly because my switches, which are right there,
Okay.
all you do is kind of like, oops, I hit the other one by accident. Keep hitting the other one.
So it's like a push button switch.
No, you just I have like a nail on one end and a screw on the other, and I just tighten the
Okay.
screw enough so that there's a little friction.
Oh,
The nail is small enough so when you can move this left and right, so it sometimes hits the screw, sometimes it doesn't.
okay.
Like when it's right in the middle of the little hole. And so, because I tried doing the paperclip thing, but it was kind of annoying. So I wanted something a little smaller and easier, and I came up with
Sturdier.
that.
Yeah, I like it.
And
Hold it
then,
up a little higher so I can see it again.
and then it works for this is the fan. And then, this is the light switch.
Okay, and you got both lights on at the same time.
Yeah, so I have like two over here that are wired together and two over here that are wired together.
Okay. On a
And I
separate.
connected them right here, and then they go to the switch down there.
Very good.
Yeah.
So all four of those are coming on at the same time,
Yep.
right? And you heard me talking to Ethan about slowing down his fan.
hmm I
If
was
you
gonna
did-
try to do that. I actually was gonna I was gonna try to tape like a light to the back,
Yes,
but I started running out of time, and I really needed to,
get
the
done. Yeah,
stuff
so if you want to
done.
keep playing with it, nothing to do. If you want to, you can keep adding lights and everything. That's really cute. Your lamp out of Legos, is that like a wheel hub or something?
No, I don't know what it looks like a Star Wars droid headpiece,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
in white. Then I have a little desk and some Chinese food boxes and stuff.
Oh my gosh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Very good. I'm proud of you, Sean. Do I have a picture of your circuit diagram?
I showed you mine. I have it right here, but I showed you mine.
I think a while, one of the classes. I
Yeah.
remember.
And so my lights made it, my circuit diagram, I went a little off
What you originally drew.
and it's not even that big of so like these two lights, they
Uh-huh.
were gonna connect to each other, but because of the Christmas lights, they were already connected.
Right.
So I just left them there. I mean, it's basically the same thing, but I just didn't have to add
Okay.
another
I
wire.
just wanted to see that you had that.
And then I
Good.
switched the positions of the switches. So instead of the light going to the one on the right or the left, it's going to the one on the right. And that's pretty much the only difference.
Looks good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, boys. Everybody with me? Jacob, can I have your camera back? Daniel, you don't have, nobody heard from AJ? He wasn't taking the exam, was he? Oh, Jacob's on the move. You going to Chick-fil-A? Jack, you
I'm
in?
going to Chipotle.
You're going to Chipotle?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll wait till you get in the parking lot. Why?
No, I'm good.
Oh, I got to show you something. I wish I
Yeah,
had music to go with it. Well, I
I'm all
had
good.
my-
Yeah.
let's see here. No, I just wanted to, so I can't help but to have put together, let's see. So one other thing that's going to come out, you'll see on email. So did you guys get the emails about returning your supplies?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I will be there Friday, but the box is in the lost and found, so you can return that there. And then that will be a grade, so that gives you one more grade, and then you can also, I'm going to send you a Google form for a survey about the class. Being that you were the first engineering class, and who knows what the future holds, but I definitely, want to grow and what worked, what didn't work. It was rather challenging for space and supplies. Those were my big challenges this year, for sure. So anyway, I definitely would appreciate your feedback. So that's another thing that you can add on. Okay, of course, I'm getting my, okay. All right, so boys, I want to share with you, I had to put together my pictures that I took all year, so we didn't get a chance to do that. I know I did it at one other class. But Jacob, I don't want you to get in a car accident. Are you almost there? Because you're one of my seniors, so I want to make sure you can see this.
Yeah, I got it. I can see it.
You can see it? Don't be getting any accidents, because I know this will be important for you.
Yeah, I can see it. You're good.
My first engineering physics class.
Hey.
Here we go. I'm all sentimental like that.
Tell me your best. We'll never have a better class than that.
Do you hear my theme song?
Hey.
Look at DeAndre.
Jacob, there you are.
Hey.
You all
That's
begged for
good.
field trips, and I took you on many of them.
Random
lit.
Vincent Puccinelli.
Dr. Kinsey's Light Lab. There we are in the construction site, which I understand they're doing like open house in May sometime. The floor is in. Oh.
Hey.
All the straws and paper clips we use. And the best field trip of all.
That was hype. That was hype.
Skydiving. Jack Johnson dominating all those design challenges. AJ's not even here. I was going to brag on him. That was a fun day for me. I know you guys weren't all in the group, but that was Parader Day where we did all the service.
Ew.
I had to be there twice. It was so good. That's one of my favorites too. What a good
Oh.
Dungeon.
Ew.
Andre, always taking kissing pictures. Oh my goodness. He's not even here today.
It's good.
One of my favorites.
What?
Ethan!
Did you get a picture of me with the snot that flew up on my face?
I don't know. We might have that on video.
That would've been- Someone got it. It was hilarious.
How we had to end our year. There's your class picture.
Oh.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh.
Oh.
Coach, I'm going to your favorite school.
We love you, Coach.
I love you guys. I really, really enjoyed teaching you. Even though you gave me such a hard time all the time. Jacob.
But it was
Roll
like
your
tough
eyes.
love. Coach was tough love.
Tough love. Tough.
You're the only
Really?
female teacher we call coach. Just saying.
Am I? Oh, I'm honored. I have to say, and my son teases me because I say that all the time. You just have to say, I have to say. I tell everybody, my gosh, if I didn't have experience in teaching, it might have been a little traumatic, no doubt about it. You guys like to put your teachers through the ringer,
Miss
man.
Reardon.
Ah, but you have to admit, I gave it right back to you.
Hell yeah, Mr. Coach.
I had some good comebacks.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Coach,
was
I'm gonna
good.
go to your favorite school next year. It's gonna be awesome.
Where are you going?
UVA.
Oh, no, I'm not a UVA person.
I know you're a Virginia Tech
You
fan.
see that? You see my
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I got into Tech. I just didn't.
Congratulations, Sean. That's my next question. I am a Tech fan because my kids went there, but I have no idea how we became Tech fans because I'm from Pennsylvania. So I'm actually really more of a Penn State person. But now that all the kids are going there. So Sean, okay, so that's my next question. What's everybody doing next year? And what are your plans? So Sean, UVA?
Yeah. I
To
don't know how I
study?
got in, but I did.
It's
Nate's going
awesome.
there. Nate's going there too. I don't know. He got waitlisted, which was hilarious.
Wait, Nate's going to UVA?
Yeah, he got waitlisted for the engineering school. No, he got deferred and then he got waitlisted. And then the day they announced, like the last day you could apply, all the they announced who got unwaitlisted and stuff. And he was one of them. He decided to go after I sort of begged him because I'd be all alone.
Are you going to room with him?
I hope so. I don't want some kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
UVA is kind of weird. Not gonna lie. It's a good school. It's just very
Yeah.
weird.
It's a very good school. Very, very good school.
I'm gonna try to get into their business school. That's my whole.
Okay.
Because it's like one of the best in the.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, that's close enough. You're very close. You can actually come back and visit quite often.
The problem is I'm not allowed to have a car as a freshman. So I
Yeah.
have to get like my dad or some friend to pick me up. But I mean, it's only an hour it's only like an hour away. So I mean, I'll probably come down a few weekends.
That would be great. Please visit.
I will.
I can't help you in business, but if you need help, if you take any physics courses, you come and see me.
You'll be working with my mom, so I mean, I'll be around Benedictine more.
What is she? Is she at St. Gertrude's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool. What does she teach?
Theology.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
She's like,
Yeah, I'm anxious. I think it'll be nice to have a bigger staff, quite honestly, to bounce ideas off of and
there's a
stuff.
guy. Yeah, there's a guy at their school that teaches something. I don't remember what it is. I think it's Latin, but his name is Mr. Gill. He's
Oh,
also
no.
the soccer coach. So
Well,
I
they
started-
say we all have a twin.
that's
Who
what I'm
knows?
saying. I think everyone at Gertrude's is gonna have there's gonna be like a doppelganger from
Yeah.
Gertrude's to Benedictine. So
That's
that's gonna be hilarious to. I kind of want to be there. Maybe it's like I don't.
Ethan says
there's a-
no.
I mean, I don't want to be there, but I kind of just want to maybe I'll just go for a day and just kind of laugh, just like enjoy. Just be like, oh my gosh.
See what your mom thinks of it all.
My mom's probably gonna hate it for a little bit, but my brother's coming here next year. Oh, you'll get to teach him. Lucky you.
Cool.
He's not like me at all. This one, he's not.
That's not a good thing then. I'll take you again.
I know it's not a good thing. It's a terrible thing. But yeah, but we live so close to Benedictine that my mom doesn't have to drive all the way to Gertrude's and then drive all the way to Benedictine. So that's why she's happy.
Oh, yeah. I can tell you, I've done the opposite. So I was all but 2 miles from Lee Davis. So the drive to Benedictine seems long.
Yeah.
So
My brother's unhappy though because he won't have a car ever because he won't need one.
he'll have to ride with her.
I know. Yeah.
And Jack, you still playing football? You feel like you're all healed?
Yes, ma'am. I actually just got cleared today. I went to
You
the doctor.
did.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. And remind me, it's in Delaware, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. And what are you majoring in?
I think business.
Gonna go business too? No wonder you all gave me the roll of the eyes. Jacob's going business, all you business people in my engineering course. Give me a bad
Mhm.
rap.
All right, love you.
That's funny. Well, then I'm too curious. What did you guys sign up for the course for?
We thought it was going to be easy.
And physics was full.
Well, I
I
mean,
wanted to take Gaffney, and I was interested in engineering at the beginning of the year,
okay.
and it was an honors credit. You know,
Yeah.
Honors credit, and I thought it was going to be like building Legos or something.
Yeah, the honors credit was a big
I
deal.
did think we'd be building Legos like every day.
The Minesweep Lego robotics stuff or something.
In the end, I had to build.
No,
Legos.
honestly, it wasn't like that hard, was it?
Not all the
No.
time. It was just sometimes like the math would come at us like at a
Out of
left
left
field and
field.
just start getting wild really fast.
For real, like out of nowhere.
Like it would be like one day we weren't really like we would be like hanging out or working on a project, like doing something fun, and then the next day we're doing like quantum physics that like we have
That's the
no
kind
idea.
of- I want that kind of feedback because I was talking to Miss Metcalf, and for Nate to get waitlisted from UVA's engineering as your valedictorian, I have a problem with that.
Mhm.
And the issue is the upper level physics course that's being offered. That hurt him tremendously, and anybody looking to go in engineering. So it's a false thing to offer like this engineering course when you don't have an upper level physics course as well for those students going on to engineering. So for the next level, Nate needed those problems, I guess is what I want to say. And I would feel so bad if I sent him off to UVA engineering, not having seen those problems.
Mhm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
So
does.
for John, Jack, Nate, anybody who is going into engineering, Ethan, if you're not experiencing that level of problems, then we're giving you a false sense of what engineering is like. You have to be able to solve those kinds of problems. So anyway, that's my plug as to why I did it. I totally agree that I took you to a high level without developing it. And it was really because of time, the sake of time. So every day I'd look back and I'd be like, oh, they weren't ready for it. When I thought you might have been ready, but then I was like, oh, no, I just pushed it too far. But you did it, Jack. You didn't fail. You did well. All right, we'll go continue with our seniors. Jacob, your plans? JMU?
what would you? Yeah.
JMU. Still business?
Yep.
Awesome.
Marketing.
Cool.
Yeah.
You
Cool
still
stuff.
dating that girl?
Huh?
You still dating your girl?
Nah, we broke up.
You did?
Life was too much.
Social distancing was too much. You couldn't do it?
No, yeah, we broke up. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. The reason I asked.
Yeah.
I told you my friend, she has 4 girls.
Yeah. Give me.
Coach,
run them
I'm
digits.
good.
Run
3
them
of them. Jacob, guess where 3 of them are at?
Yeah, I know. Run them
JMU.
digits. I'll pull up. I'm serious.
Jacob, I would love to introduce you to them. 2 young
All right.
ones that would be sophomores next year are in marketing. They're twins.
Oh, really?
They're twins.
That's sweet.
You can date twins.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Oh my gosh, you would actually really get along well. I'm going to
Really?
come and I'm going to plan to have dinner with you and them at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. All right, hold
I'm
on.
serious. I am really serious. I would never do it if I knew you had a girlfriend, but now that you broke up and you're single, I'm on it, Jacob. I'm going to play a little matchmaker.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That's a good
You bounced
idea.
back pretty quick then, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm chilling.
You weren't traumatized by it. She must have been. You must have been the one who broke it up, I guess.
Something like that.
Ethan, I guess you'll be at Benedictine next year, but anything exciting for the summer? Did you get to that Air Force program or?
I got into it, but it's online, so
It's such a bummer.
I also got into a camp, an aviation thing in St. Louis, but they had to cancel it because of.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry about that. That is definitely something you want to experience more live.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's kind of hurting because I can't go see any colleges right now.
Right.
Anything online, but because
Well, you still have all. I mean, next year you'll be able to look at them for sure.
like a lot of what I've like heard, a lot of the colleges are opening up their like applications in like end of July,
Wow.
August. Yeah.
Applying to colleges is the worst. Ugh.
Kind of. Now that they have the Common App and what's the other one called? The
Coalition.
Coalition.
I still hated all of it. I
really
applied
not-
to like 4 colleges and then gave up.
Well, honestly, once you finish one, and all the private schools now, they waive their fees. So why not apply to them? You know, it's like you might as well and see what kind of money they give you and scholarships and then go visit them. That was kind of our mentality. If it doesn't cost you anything and you already have the application in there, you might, if you have any interest at all, you might as well just say, oh, I'll apply.
I just hated like they all made us. Each of the individual colleges had their own essays, or of most of the ones I applied to, like Tech has their own essays you have to do, and then